With advice giving when it becomes your fast default reaction is twofold. The first is sometimes you're, first of all, not really solving the most important thing. You get seduced into thinking that the first challenge that shows up is the real challenge, and that's actually not often the case. So, one of the reasons to stay curious longer is to get curious about what's the real problem here. Because actually, whether you're a coach officially or whether you're a manager or a leader who coaches, if you can build a reputation for a person who helps figure out what the real problem is, that's a much rarer, much more valuable thing than being the person who has an opinion about stuff. So that's the first challenge, which is like if you're too quick, you may be solving the wrong problem. The second is your advice is often not nearly as good as you think it is. You don't really know who they are. You don't really know what they're up against. You've got your own bias towards this is what I think, and of course in your mind your advice always sounds brilliant. But it's really helpful. Maybe this is just a thing that happens with age. As I've got older, I'm like, I just know less and less in a way that's useful. And the only stuff I know for sure I can look up on Google or ChatGPT and it'll tell me even more quickly. And thirdly, even if you know what the real problem is, and even if you have a brilliant piece of advice, the real question you're asking is what's the most helpful thing for me to do right now? And sometimes it is to give the advice. And sometimes it's a more powerful act to allow somebody to come up with an idea that is 10% less good than your idea, but the idea that they came up with rather than the idea that you gave them.